the fact that these people look so small against the cube, it's kind of amazing. Hello, you beautiful people. My name's Ollie, and this is Planet Coaster. So in the last episode, we built this monolithic cube inside of a tiny scenario, and I've got to admit, it's pretty freaking huge. It took 16,000 panes of glass and a lot more time than I'm willing to admit here on video. But in today's video, we're going to be starting to build inside of the cube and start creating a theme park inside of the cube. But also, I should mention that this is a tiny park scenario and we can't build outside of the cube. Dun dun dun! But before we do that, I just want to give you a little life hack. Did you know that you could increase your procrastination and enjoyment meters by clicking subscribe and checking you've enabled the notification bell icon on the Ollie43 YouTube channel? Do that now and increase your procrastination and enjoyment meters today. Okay, so episode 1 is finally here. I've come back to this, and I'm not going to lie to you, this is probably one of the most awesome builds I think I've ever done. Yes, it is in fact a giant cube. But I think that's going to make this series even more interesting because we're going to have to actually build everything on layers. I really like some of the ideas you guys had in my last episode. By the way, if you want to see me talking about the cube, go and click the card annotation because I'll link to that. But, I mean, it's kind of me doing exactly what I'm doing now, just talking about the cube. That's the last time I'm doing this because I can't keep saying the cube. Oh, hell, the cube. So, yeah, one of the ideas you guys had was building themed layers. So, on the bottom layer, for example, we'd have a theme, say, pirate or sci-fi or medieval. And then once we go up a level and have new rides, it would be the next theme. And I think that's a really, really neat idea. Now, I can't remember if I mentioned it, but we do actually have some objectives. So I've built them into the scenario. I did kind of mention this is a scenario I made, very small, inside of the cube. We've got our first easy objectives is attract 800 guests and build a small roller coaster with 4 excitement and 450 meters. So I think we'll probably do that today. It shouldn't be too difficult. We've certainly got the space for it at the moment. I think what I want to do is build as many coasters as possible and then try and fit in rides after. Actually, that's a terrible idea. I'm definitely only going to build one and then leave it until the end because it's going to be an absolute nightmare trying to fit rides in a roller coaster. It's much easier to fit a roller coaster around rides. Is anybody paying attention anymore? I've completely lost everyone in the room, I feel. Alright, so let's make a start. We do have like $20,000, which is pretty good, I'm going to say. So let's make a start, I guess. So I think this is, yeah, that's the path. So I'm going to select the grid here. Oh, I have a feeling that this is a wider, just one wide piece. I'm just going to do some paths here. Kind of set up a basic foundation for our little system here. So we'll go this way. Have some paths over here. Yeah, that's a good start. Up against the wall? Sure, we can have our followers go up against the wall. It doesn't go through, does it? No. Oh, that's perfect. Great. So I'm going to charge people to come in. $2 for an adult and $1 for a child. And then over here, I'm just going to charge a small fee for the rides. And, like, I want this park to be profitable, but it doesn't have to be insanely profitable. We're just building a park. So it just basically has to fund itself. And then I'm happy. Like, there's no objective here for money, I don't think. Oh, there is. Well, we've kind of already done 50,000 out of the 200,000 limit, which is good. Is that how much a giant cube costs? Interesting. But what we need is a ride to kick things off. Now, what better ride than something like a hyper jump? Which, if you watch my other series, it's funny. I was like, oh, we've been lied to. This ride, right here, I zoom out a little bit, and this is the problem, you see. And this ride, they're exactly the same, because from this perspective, they do look very similar. But actually, they are different sizes. So I think hyper jump is a good option. It's more of a launch coaster. So I'm going to pop this right up against the edge here. Hopefully this will work okay. Man, this is going to be really sketchy. It's going to be really difficult to, like, make sure everything is, like, bubble. This is going to actually kill me inside. Actually, we can move around and kind of adjust. Oh, yeah. Is that a bubble? This is going to be the entire series, guys. So get out your level and, you know, help me out. Help a bro out. Done. Sweet. Right, so I'm going to put an entrance on this side. Exit. I don't want people to leave, but... Okay, so let's connect this up. Our very first... Oh! It's kind of exciting, actually. I'm kind of excited for this. It's kind of an awesome little creation we've got going on here. So, I'm going to use... I think I'm going to use the arrows thing. I kind of love this path thing. Kind of got the weird arrows. I know it's normally for something different, but little ride there. That'll be fine. Actually, you know what? I want to extend that a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. I don't know what I'm going to do with scenery. It's kind of weird. We need to pick our first theme. I think a first theme here would be... Actually, first layer is generic. So generic stuff. Then we'll do pirate theme. And then maybe sci-fi? Those are my two favorite themes. So I definitely want to do them as much as possible. Right, let's open this up. Bam. This is great. We need some chests. Oh no! I'm so sad. I literally can't remember what I last recorded, but I left the recording on pause and now, oh, I've done so much. So I'm not going to use that feature anymore. I miss out so much stuff. You guys missed the first person who entered the cube. But yes, you can see we've got shops. I honestly don't know what you've seen, so I'm just going to show you everything very briefly. Staff building, toilets, Monsieur Fleets. I don't even know. I was talking about wedges at one stage. That was great. And we also built this Aladdin kind of magic carpet ride thing. I'm so sad right now. You guys missed the first person turning up. I was just talking about how like incredible. Hey, where are you going? You're going the wrong way, sir. How incredible it is watching all these people come along and visiting the cube. Like, the fact that these people look so small against the cube, it's kind of amazing. Yeah, like, they look so tiny in comparison. It's brilliant. But look, there's loads of people. You guys had a really good idea, actually, of making people use gondolas to get to the top level, like from the outside going in. So I might genuinely consider that. But look, up they go, joining the almighty, the cube. It's pretty great. So, yeah, it's awesome. We do need some more rides, though, so I'm going to add in another ride here. We need to keep the momentum going, and we've got the money to do it at the moment, so let's do that. I want to use this ride. It's called Intensity, and it just fits perfectly in this little spot, so I'm definitely going to do that. Kind of love the idea of having all the rides really close together. I think that's going to look really nice when it's finished. Have it as compact as possible. Okay, maybe we need to go a bit further out. There we go. That looks great. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Okay, so I'm going to plop you in there. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Entrance will go on this side. Exit will go here, which connects up with there. It's kind of an organized system, actually. It's the most structured thing of Planet Coaster I've ever done, ever. If we start doing it wrong now, everything's going to fall apart. So I'm going to just do... I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do... there we go. That looks a bit better. Sweet. All right, open up this ride. And now there's one little ride that definitely needs to go here. Can you guess what it is? You guessed it. It's this little guy, which fits absolutely perfectly. Can you just admire how everything is lined up and beautiful right now? It's the greatest. Okay, make sure this is equally bubble. By the way, if you don't know what bubble means, it's now a new word in your dictionary, and it means absolutely level. Okay, genius. Right, we'll pop that there. That looks great. Entrance, we're going to pop... This one actually might be tricky. Now, try it there. And then the exit will go here. Does it... it's not connecting, though. We're going to have to do the exit here. Okay, we'll give this thing a try. The queue. Oh, no, this works. This works. Hey, nice. Okay, I'm going to change the sequence so it's just a loop, and a stool. And that's it. We'll do a testing so it's not too long because the queue's quite short. Multiple shops don't have a vendor. What? Bam. Bam. People need to be introduced into the cube. It's important. Man, this is great. Look at all the people stood inside of the cube. See, from the outside, this is looking pretty good. It's only a start, but gives you an idea of what this entire series is going to look like when it's full. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Okay, so next up, I'm thinking I want to place a couple more shops. I'm thinking like more gift shop related and first aid and that sort of a thing. So let's do that. Also open this ride now, which is great. So I'm going to... Oh, man, this series is awesome. I love this series so much. My favorite Planet Coaster. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's definitely up there with the greats. You know, let's put it there for that one. That's first aid. We'll do a... What was it we wanted? Can't remember now. It was like gift shop. Here we go. Balloons. There you go. Nice. A little balloon shop so we can get some balloons. Although I'm a bit worried that we'll just get some rogue balloons kind of just sitting up here. That's hilarious. But man, this park's looking pretty good so far. Nice. And we probably need one other ride on this side. So let's go with something like... Oh, I don't know. Ooh, this little thing fits perfectly. Yeah, nice. Cool. There you go. That looks cool. Oh, yes. This is awesome. Let's put that here. Exit here. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And now let's do this. Nope. There we go. That's what I want. And bam. Nice. That's actually so good. Woo. That's awesome. This is genuinely turning out really nicely. Okay, I wanted to add a little area here to like sit out of the way or something if you wanted to. Annoyingly, I can't get rid of these little things here, but I don't mind it too much. So it's basically going to work pretty nicely that we can have a couple of bins, you know, maybe one there and one here. And then we can have, if I grab the benches, just some seating area over here, if you need to chill out, you know? Little chill out area. It's kind of cool. I like it. Still with loads of people entering the park, which is honestly still really awesome and novel to me. I'm loving this. We need to start building our first roller coaster from our objective. So to recap, we need at least 4 excitement. We need a length of 450 meters. It's pretty simple. It's going to be a small coaster. So I'm thinking a little junior coaster will be a nice little first coaster for us. So let's put this in. I would like it to be that way. It's going to be interesting how we do this, but we'll give it a go. It needs to be a little bit lower. There we go. Nice. Maybe a little bit higher. Bam. Okay, it's ready. Boom. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. So we want to go uphill, so let's start that. We want it to go as fast as possible, so 8 miles an hour. And we've got this delightful purple color, or pink. Is it pink? Yeah, that is definitely pink. Alright, well, we can change that afterwards if we want. There we go, we'll go up to the glass here. Yeah, that's probably high enough, I imagine. Right. There you go. Round you go. Yeah, get right up to the glass. That's cool. Nice. Oh, this is going to be sweet. We do have to keep an eye on money, though. That is one thing I really need to be careful with. There we go. Yeah, this is good. Alright, so I've built a little something here. I have no idea how it's going to go down, but it's not, like I said, it's nothing too ridiculous, although it does kind of always turn to the right. And so it turns right there, turns right there, turns right there, turns right there. Oh no, it does go left once. Yeah, it probably should go left more than once, so hang on. Let's just do a little bit of a... There you go. Alright, so we'll try that out, see how that goes. And we'll test it. Alright, here we go. Up you go. Marvelous. So I don't know what this thing on the front is. Kind of looks like a fish, but honestly, could be anything. How many fish have I seen that look like that? Has ears, for God's sake, Ollie. It's definitely not a fish. I don't know what it is. It's kind of horrifying, honestly. Yes. But anyway, let's see what sort of ratings we get here. Remember, it is a junior ride, so it doesn't need to be too crazy fast, crazy excitement. It's just a little ride. 36 miles an hour. Oh yeah, this is fine. This is what we want. This is good. Yeah, this is perfect. Yeah. Alright, that seemed a little bit better. Let's see the ratings here. See what we got on. Okay, 4 excitement, 2 fear. Not too bad. Might reduce the braking a little bit. So put that to 36. Start again. Do it again. Alright, okay, so that's not too bad. 4.4, 2, and a 0.5. That's fine. I'm curious what it actually would be like without the brakes. Hang on. Alright, you know what? After a few tests and stuff, I'm kind of happy with this result. I just want to clarify something, because it does meet our objective of the 4 excitement, which is good. Is it 450 meters? Oh, it's 456. Wow. Didn't even mean to do that. That's kind of amazing. Okay, sweet. That's perfect. Literally, that is genuinely perfect. Okay, so we'll try and fit this in all okay. Do the entrance and stuff. So do this over here, which I think will be cool. There we go. Under here. One more. Oh, what? That's obstructed. Oh, I've been bamboozled. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, no. You know what? I'm actually going to edit this just so I can do this. Don't take this dream away from me, video game. Gonna have to test it again now, though. Alright, there we go. Nice. That's better. That's all I wanted, video game. It's not a lot to ask for. Okay, and finally, let's get this over here. And that's the most annoying thing ever, but, no. You will let me do this. I will get away with this. There we go! Looking pretty awesome, actually. I don't like the fact that you have to immediately kind of walk up the stairs of doom to get off this ride. But such is the way of the pathway. I mean, I could kind of fix it, I guess. Hang on. I just, my brain is just can't let me leave it as it is. I'm sorry. I just can't. It's just something about it. There we go. That's better. All right. Let's go up. Nice. Wait, I can 90 degrees this. Okay, that bothers me a little bit less, so I'm going to stick with this. At least, you know, it's a bit more reasonable. It's still just as dangerous. But, yeah, that's fine. So, let's open it up. Oh, we got to test it first because I made a minor adjustment. Alright. There we go. All ready to go. And I'm going to open her up now. Which is cool. And that should give me... No? Build a coaster? It's for excitement. Unless this is a junior coaster, in which it doesn't count, which is the biggest troll in the world. It's 456 meters. I don't understand. Oh, we built a junior coaster, ladies and gentlemen. That is completely pointless. But okay. But in better news, if we go over here and we see some people joining. Yes, this is what we want. New customers, because you may have noticed that we are 15 people off getting our easy objective, which would be great. 4 years later, it took them so long to get from over here to where I'm stood. So yeah, that was great. But here we go. Fast forward. Hey, nice. Okay, cool. So that actually really bums me out that this didn't work. But hey, at least there's an excuse to build another ride. And that's pretty great.